Welcome to my channel. I'm Karina and today is episode 2 of my series on how to use the free tool MailerLite. Today I'm going to show you how to create a form. Let's get into it. So we're back on the MailerLite dashboard. Well, we're back if you are following the whole series about MailerLite. You can see on the left there is the menu, but we will click directly on Create Form. So because I'm filming a tutorial today, I'm going to call my form Tuto. As you can hear from my accent, I am French and this is for us a very common way to say tutorial, we just say tuto. So I do not want to create a pop-up, also because a lot of people have said in interviews that there's nothing they hate more than pop-up. And to be honest with you, I do too. I absolutely hate scrolling a website and there's like pop-ups and I keep having to close them. So I do not put any pop-ups in my website either. I don't think they have a really high conversion rate because they are more like a nuisance than anything else. So I want to embed my form, which means when I will have the code, I will put it where I want on my website myself. And I'm going to click Save and Continue. So because I already have a group of subscribers called Tuto, I'm going to simply click on this one to select it and click Continue then. So creating a form is very simple, especially if all you want is for people to give you their email address, but people do not want to be subscribed to your newsletter. They want to feel special, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Instead of use newsletter, we're going to change the text to join the community. Instead of sign up for news and special offers, we're going to put a more attractive message. Let me show you how it's done. So here we go. They are not subscribing to a newsletter, they are joining a community. They are going to stay in touch with you and receive exclusive content and offers because that's what you're going to send them. You're going to send them your best content and your latest offers. Then you choose if you want just their email, but personally I also like to have their name, so I'm going to add the field name and I'm going to put it like that above email, simply dragging and dropping. You can show the label inside as this or above. This is your personal choice. I want to keep it as simple and short as possible, so I'm going to put the label, leave them actually inside. And instead of subscribe, I'm going to put something again a bit more attractive, which is I want in, because you want people to be motivated and to want to actually be part of your community. Now, aesthetically speaking, this is very dull and really gross. So we're going to change the colors, make them more attractive. We're going to start with, we don't really need to care about this background because when you're going to put it in your website with the HTML code, only this part is going to show. So that's the only part we should care about. So we're going to start with the background color. And I'm going to put some kind of a turquoise blue because this is the colors I use in my work. And for the button, where is the button? For the button, you can have two colors, and this is where your creativity can come handy, because you want people to know when they are on the button and you want them to be encouraged to click on it. So you have your normal background color and you can leave it black if you want. And then you can put a lighter shade of gray, like so. So when they hover, they know they are above it because it changed color and it's kind of encouraging them to click. As for the font, I'm going to change it to something a bit more exciting, which is my usual Playfair, which I absolutely love. I'm going to make it bigger because I want it really visible. And I think I'm gonna go like so. A bit bigger. There you go. I'm gonna leave it in white because it's quite visible, and I'm gonna leave the rest as it is. But as you can see, you can also change the border. For example, if I want it a bit more round, just a tad more round. I like to put my radius at 5 usually. I think it's the perfect roundness, but you can go bolder or you can go completely square as well, but I like a radius of 5. You can change the font and the colors of your heading. I'm going to put this one in Playfair as well because, again, this is the one I like. I want it to go bold, and I think I want it a bit bigger. Yeah, like that is good. Okay, so I'm happy with how it looks now. And let's go into the settings. That's the very important part now. You want to tick at least the privacy policy one. So what I do is I tick privacy policy, and you see people are informed that they can unsubscribe anytime and they can review our privacy policy. So if you click on the little pencil here, what I do is that usually I highlight the part that says privacy policy, and I actually insert the link to my privacy policy on my website. And this is always a good idea, so people can be reassured that you're not planning to spam them, that you're not planning to sell their data. They will know exactly where they stand with you in terms of their data and their safety. Another thing that you may want to do is also the custom success page here, and you put the URL to your own thank you page on your own website. So this way, when they are done signing up for your newsletter, they are going to be redirected on your website again, so you don't lose them, they stay on your website. Also the GDPR compliant one, but I find it so big that it's kind of off-putting, and I think the privacy policy is enough, but then again, that depends in which country you live. So once you're happy with all this, you can click, and here you go. You have your little form here. You can click preview if you want to see it. You can click edit design if you want to change anything. You can see it is associated with your tuto group. And of course, you have the analytics here that will show you little by little with time the subscribers you collected, the people who simply visited the form, and this way you can have your conversion rate, that if you have it at least at 2% is always a good thing. Usually I think mine are around 10%, but don't beat yourself up if you're just starting in business. 2% is a good way to start with your conversion rate. In a future video, I'm going to show you what that is and how to make it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and don't forget, next episode will be linked in the description below.